Hello and welcome to a new stream. We just talked about rendering distances already. You can see the cow blinking in and out of existence because we are 64 blocks away, we figured. And yeah, for items it's 16. It seems for all mobs it's 64. I don't know how we got to it. I think just because the cow was blinking. Yeah, now you can see the item. You can see it. Let's just repeat that in did I even start recording? Let me check. Yeah, I did. So that's good. I think for item frames they changed it a while ago. They made it some render super far away. Like more than 128 or something like that. Was crazy far. Just trying to figure out if the boat... I think boats also have a higher distance because I can still see it. And I think I'm further away from the boat than from the cow. Well, doesn't really matter. So, I'm live for the first time this week because we are planning to do some stream on Saturday as well. Some Minecraft challenge which will most likely be too difficult. Oh well, maybe not, but probably. We will try. But let's get the stuff here. Oh no. I think I will have trouble building a sorter. How did they work? I have a rough pattern in mind, but... What am I planning to doing? Continue where we left off last time. Maybe does not only apply to living entities. Yeah, I think all entities have some render distance at which they disappear. So what I plan on doing, I think 2 streams ago it was, we started building a collection system for the skeleton spawner. And we should place some chests down there and sorters. Wait, whose first 3 children did you claim, Mary? So, down here. We leave off where we left last time, standing down here wondering what to do. So, I guess it won't... Will it be bad? I guess it won't be bad to have the layer we stand on down here, so I could start with building a floor and then we think about how to distribute the chests over the floor. We will need hoppers behind them, so I guess we could have this in the middle of the room and have it a little bit bigger. Or... I think I will just starting snow blocks and think about it. Good start. Good start. Someone said he wants to have... Okay. Okay, whatever, chat. Hmm. Wait. I read the chat, but what? It's. I think it's just too odd for me to directly understand it. Um. Moving on. So, what's that big piston thing? Yeah, that's a spawner creator like dense cobra, which we use to generate um these skeleton spawners in there. You can see them from here, but there are 4 skeleton spawners in there, and that's what we use to generate them. And I just left it in place there. If I ever need redstone blocks and pistons, I might tear it down, but probably not, because which farm? Hmm. What is it today? I can't read that out in video. Weird chat. I'm sorry, YouTube. Um. So I thought we place chests around here. Like, yeah, I have to replace them later, but place hoppers around here facing into chests. And yes, that will be a lot of chests. And have double chests here. And then have the same thing somewhere over here again. I just need to think about how to get sorters in there, because we will need to sort bones and arrows out. And I think I even want to, well, not today, but at some point I want to have some automatic way of getting bones to the end for the tree farm. Because when I used the sand generator, it ran out of bones, even though it was almost fully filled. And that was just 6 hours or so. And it probably was ran out for a while already, so yeah, I need to get a lot of bones to the tree farm, like really a lot. So yeah, probably some nether tunnels or something like that. But not today. Oh yeah, nether tunnels are on the to-do list anyways. Oh, a slime block. And there's another one. The sand generator broke. I don't know. I thought it was just the Enderman, but apparently I messed up some timing. I mean, it worked in a creative world, so in theory it works. But after, it, well, another thing that happened to me a few times. Why am I running in circles here? When I used it is I accidentally pressed escape, and what happens when you press escape is, let me see if I can show it actually. Yeah, I can show it. Let's just do, oops, not a few times. So if I get the Minecraft launcher in here. Oh no, wait. There we go. Nope, doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Well, I can show it. You can see the launcher here. I'm not sure if you can read what's written in there. But I wrote something in chat. If I now press escape here and bring it up again, you can see that it saves the chunks, saving chunks for overworld nether. And And every time it saves the chunks, it also unloads them, which is bad for the send generator because it's then very likely to break it. And that happened a few times to me. It's just when you normally play and then I don't know. It's just apparently I'm often pressing just escape to pause the game for a short moment or something like that, and then it freezes. Then it unloads the chunks and destroys stuff. So yeah. Didn't I just remove these blocks? Let's bring it around here to the ladder. We can get on there from here. Oops. Don't burn witches. Any form of sufficient technology is not. How was the quote? I don't get it anymore together. Well, is not cannot be distinguished from magic. I don't know. Basically saying technology looks like magic, which is basically saying witches probably just know more than we. So don't burn them. Ask some questions. Let them teach you. Probably can learn a thing or two. How did you get to burning witches anyways? What's with today's chat? Like we had now burning witches. Nah. I don't like it. Clearly the Enderman pressed escape, obviously. Oh, to that quote, I also have no idea who said it. But it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. If it's a smart quote, then it shouldn't matter much who said it. It should be clear that it's smart anyway. What is it with my child? I don't even have any, and you ah! I won't respond to that. That's weird stuff. If it's a smart a quote, shouldn't matter who said it. Albert Einstein, 2017. That's funny because I don't know where it was, but I saw some video or so, or some written stuff, which was poking fun of the fact that on Facebook there's a lot of pictures going around with Albert Einstein quotes, which are definitely not Albert Einstein quotes. Just reminded me of that. So, we need light. I didn't think of that yet. We should get some jack-o'-lanterns. No, not jack-o'-lanterns. How's the other stuff called? The things that glow, you know, which you can turn on and off. I will... Weak. I will probably know it before I found it in a chest. It's called... something with redstone. Redstone lamps? I think it's redstone lamps. And I don't have any around here, so we'll go to the... Yeah, no. We go to the witch farm and get a few. That's not the witch farm. Yeah, please keep the chat English. Because it's like If it's not English, I probably can reply to it anyways, and other people won't be able to read it either, and it is harder for the moderators to see whether you're saying something nice or something mean, so just keep it English, and if you got asked a few times, don't wonder if you can't write anymore if you don't reply to it, or don't respond. You know what I mean. Just be nice. We need that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, something. Let's just throw a few down and craft a bunch. I should have redstone lamps around somewhere, but they are probably at the spawn chunks because the tunnels for the sand generator used redstone lamps there as well, a lot of them. Just remember that because I also crafted them here. Oops. We still have some resources from the witch farm here, like redstone wise, it doesn't look too bad. Glowstone not either, and the rest doesn't matter anyways. But the witch farm is not running anymore, so slowly but surely I'm using up stuff. For example, sticks start to empty here. The first double chest is empty already. I mean redstone as well, but there we don't need that much. Because also for the thing, however it's called. These are all full, right? I think we have enough. Also for the sand generator for the tunnels, I smelted a lot of stone. This lamp farm is working. That's great. I smelted a lot of stone and used sticks. So yeah, at some point we will need to fix a witch farm, and I already have plans for that. But maybe I make a mini episode out of it or something. Like, not a big thing because it's just a witch farm. But the last time we built this witch farm, it took like half a second or so in video. So maybe this time I can take a little more time and explain it. Well, the 9 slime balls are just the ones that came in stacked with other slime balls, because it's the top chest. Further down there's another chest. There's not much more, but maybe half a stack or so, I would assume. So I also probably should get nether brick. Today I have trouble with the words. I already didn't know what redstone lamps were called. Now nether bricks. What's the next thing? Did I forget what this stuff here? How is it called? Snow is called. Yeah, but I probably should get. Well, actually, you won't see this nether brick here and the leaves, or not, at least not much, because there's. I think you won't see them at all, right? Because. Oh well, I guess you can see it a bit. You can see it a bit, but not much, so it shouldn't matter too much. Because otherwise I would like to have the same color around the sides, but I guess we can switch the pattern to snow here. Simply snow and maybe put something into it later. Chest, trap chest, chest. Okay, we got a lot more chests than trap chests. Let's start with a normal chest here in the center. I guess we could actually go one block closer to the wall here, because having just 2 blocks to access the chests, I don't know. Well, 2 blocks is enough. It's enough. It's fine. I could remove the leaves because there's another layer of things behind it anyways, but... Okay, how many do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I got 2 choices with the chest symmetry. Either they face all one way, or we let these ones face this way, but we can do that for the center chests, and that's why I go for all one way. Still, we can make it in a circle around the room, like the ones. What was that? Chest suddenly turned invisible. Oh, okay, so. Oh well, we are in 1.8.7. Maybe it's fixed by now. Interesting though. I have no idea why that happens. It's so random, just at a really specific angle. Is there going to be a sorting system? Yes, but for now just for bones and arrows, and I don't know where exactly to put it yet. Probably... Yeah, probably that will limit how high we stack the chests a little bit. Unless... Oh, we could also want to do one of these terrible redstone streams where I try to build something for 3 hours and just don't get anything done. I think let's do that, but first we should place down a few more chests. Then I try to figure out how to do the sorter. So... Oh, we also will need a way into this room. That's something to worry about later, I guess. And then you give the solution. Yeah, but I'm not able to understand it during the stream, so we won't get finished. I think I will. That's so weird. It's also not all chests. Is there a chunk border here? There's of course a chunk border. That is so weird. Wait, let's try to do it again. Nope, can't do it in. There we go. Oops. That is so weird. This must somehow... Wait, am I... Now I understand. I'm standing on the chunk border here, and it thinks it doesn't need to render the ones in the other chunk. Because it thinks I can't look at the other chunk, which is apparently not true. So, it definitely has to do with chunk borders. That's why it also was, like, the rendering thinks it doesn't need to render the tile entities of this chunk for whatever reason. If I'm standing right here at the border. Is it maybe... Now I understand. Aha. So, let's see if it works as well in this direction. No, in this direction it doesn't work. Okay, then it makes sense. And that is probably negative. That's negative, yes. Let's try the same thing. We need another chunk border. Let's try the same thing over here. We got a chest over chunk border, and that's a negative coordinate. So it would work in this direction, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Okay, never mind. Why doesn't it work in... Oh yeah, it does work. Just where the inventory is. Hard to show. But here, it does work. So, the chests render at 1. Like, it's 2 blocks which render at 1. And that's what's causing this issue here. Because the block in the more negative coordinate probably is the one which triggers the rendering. So, this one is rendering, and this one is just being rendered as well. And if I then stand in another chunk and look away so that this block doesn't need to get rendered anymore, then the front of the chest doesn't get rendered either. Now it makes sense. Probably... is it hard to fix? I don't think it would be too hard to fix, but the question is if the fix would decrease performance much. And that's harder to answer. Interesting. We should look if that's still a thing in the snapshots, but maybe later. Would that also happen with bats? No, that wouldn't happen with bats because bats don't have this split up rendering. Bats just render individually. It's rendering. The one half of the bat is rendering and the other half of the bat is rendering. For the chests, it's done this way because they need to open. Well, in single player you don't really see it, but you see it when they close. Like if I open it, you can see that that the top of both chests is going up, and I think that's the reason why they are rendered as one. Because if you wouldn't render them as one, it would get increasingly difficult to make the top go up like that. And I guess it's also because they have a tile entity, and that's making it easier to render them as one block instead of two separate ones. Bats don't have a tile entity, and you would need to add one. Well, you wouldn't need to add one to render them as one, but I guess it's just made different. For bats, it's just done with 2 blocks. For chests, it's done with this one, so that the tile entity can trigger the opening stuff. I think that's the reason anyway. Okay, we need to go 2 more blocks out here. Oops. Oops. Whoo! I still got it. Nice. Yay, diving for snowballs. There's one, there's one, there's one. No, we're missing 1 snowball. So we got two options now. Option number 1 is throw away 3 snowballs, and option number 2 is find the last one. There we go. Okay, the bug also happens in the snapshots. Then I should try to remember to add that to the bug list. It's nothing super important, but it's kind of weird when you walk over a chunk board or something and blocks suddenly start blinking. You would prefer it if that doesn't happen, I guess. Snow is renewable. Yes, it is. It is. Yes. But I feel bad for the little snowballs on the bottom of the ocean, just despawning there after 5 minutes. It's okay, okay, Mary. Don't throw away non-renewable blocks. Here, I will throw away a snow block and not care for it. I immediately regret this decision. I still have 5 minutes. Maybe I can sneak down some time. Oh. Come on, please. The snow block could be part of an awesome build, or it could screw it. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, come on. Where is it? No, didn't find it. Okay. We still probably got 3 minutes or so. Maybe someone else, maybe a mob, maybe a zombie somehow gets there and picks it up. There might be hope. We are not thinking about the snow block. We are thinking about building. We're not thinking about the snow block. Is it 4 minutes? Or do we still have 4 minutes? Don't scare me. We're not thinking about it. The snow block is not real. Oh, that probably was bad timing. Ah, there it is! No! Almost. There could be a cave where a zombie dives up, though. That was so close. Okay, I have to get it now. It's just now I just got a challenge. And that was wrong timing again. Well, that worked well. If we're on it already, why not use more ender pearls? And fail more. No, it actually worked. It was a bit close, but... Two blocks distance? I feel 2 blocks is a little few blocks distance here, but... Well, it's mainly storage. We don't want to be here often. So, let's just go with it. Did I do it right, actually? Hey, I actually did. Achievement get save the snow. I will try to remember putting that in. Wasting ender pearls? Sure. Wasting a snow block? No. The ender pearls were not wasted, they were invested into the snow block. So we have the chests on this side facing the other way than the ones on the other side. Don't know why, but I like it this way because then... I think the reason why I like it this way is because then the chests in total... It's also a lot of chests I just noticed. The chests in total, or the facing of the chests in total will be even again, or like will be... You know, if you would add... Say these chests are +1 and these ones are -1, which actually makes sense because that's positive x and that's negative x, then you would get 0 again. That's why I like it this way, I think. It's weird, but well. So, it's time to add light. And I think, I don't know if I said it already, but I think I will make it easy with the light. I will just... Almost? And yes, that means we will do diving in a bit. And same here. I should have thought of that earlier. I could also confuse everyone and now just not care about the snowballs down there at all. Like, just not mention it, not go down. Who am I kidding? I can't get out of my skin. Oh. Now you need to craft more inventory space. And get all that stuff. Wait. I think we got all of them. Nope, we didn't. There's one missing. It's probably lying on there. No? Maybe it's upstairs. When did I get addicted to snowballs? What? Mary called it once again. Hopes for odd snowball count. Come on, why are you so mean? There's one snowball lying around somewhere alone now. Or maybe it's 3 snowballs, or maybe 5. But it's an odd count. Oh no, and I can't find it up here. Oh, what? When did I get the last one? I had 3 when I looked down there. Whew, must have missed the picking up. Nice. Mm. Oh, we get no water. Let's try to do it without then. Did it! Oh, I forgot to throw an ender. But where the block is placed. Can we make it from here? No, it's too high up. And that was my last ender pearl, and we're on the bottom of the ocean. Yay! That's gonna take a while, the jumping down and placing blocks. Oh, there's a skeleton over there. Let's remember not to get shot. I hear a zombie, let's hope there are no creepers around. Whoop. Ah, well. Okay. Alright, so I'm not gonna place all these blocks like that. The others I will just do that. But we need one on the other side. Maybe, I think for the... Oh. Why did I do that in the first place? I could have just started from this side. Then in the center here we can... hopefully not break the farm completely. But we can place the blocks here. And let's continue here. Let's take this rare chance and look what the skeleton spawner looks from in the from the inside. And that's how far we get. Oh, actually it looks cool from the inside. We should get in there. I need new ender pearls anyways. I usually never use them, but today I did. So let's see if we can get new ender pearls somewhere. And a water bucket, I would also like that for moving. Ender pearls? Slime blocks. We could try to throw slime balls. We could try to throw slime balls. It would actually be kind of cool if you... Nah, I don't have ender pearls here. If you were able to throw slime balls, I just don't know what they should do. If they hit a mob, it sticks to the floor, and if they hit a block, the block gets sticky. No, that feels really modded. No way. Why don't you make a teleporter mechanism? I planned to do that for a really long time already, but never got around to it. There we go. Let's take 2 because we today feel like using ender pearls a lot. Slime balls should bounce. Entities in general should bounce off slime blocks. Also if they hit them sideways. Especially... Oh, actually that might be a way to now get it through. I had the idea for this, or I think the idea for this change was obvious before already. If you throw, for example, a snowball against a slime block, and it isn't like a super, I think steep you say, angle, like it doesn't directly hit on it, it should bounce back. Or if you shoot an arrow, it should be able to bounce back without the slime block actually moving from pistons. But now with this flying thing, however it's called, I always forget, like a Lytra or so. This flying thing, you can fly really fast sideways and you get damage if you hit blocks, right? So it would make sense if slime blocks also would not damage you as if you were falling on them, but bounce you back instead. I forgot to get a water bucket. So let's try that again. Um, I will just refer to it as a flying thing because I don't know how to. Elytra, I don't know. It's a flying thing, wingsuit. Come on, I have a water bucket here. Yep, there we go. I'm not just thinking how I don't. I think usually I have it like this, or do I have it like that? It depends on what you do, whether the one or the other is worse. If you have the ender pearls here next to the food, it might be worse in some cases. If you have the water next to there and you're building on redstone, then that's worse. I think in our case the water doesn't do much damage. We don't have anything built up yet. What that could get damaged from water. So let's take the water there. In general, there should be something which doesn't cause damage at all. The spawners in the air. Yeah, we generated them a while ago. Using magic. No, just advanced technology. Tech. Ah, here. That. Now I remembered that. How do you say technology? It's with a K, right? Like, even though it's not written like that. Someone pointed it out under the videos, and I said I will try to remember it. And now I did it wrong again. I think because I said it like I always say it. Technology, I think it is. I'm not completely sure, but I think. I should check some online spelling site. So yeah, that's the spawners from the inside. Spawners in the air. Technology. Is that right? Technology? Because I often say technology, which is probably pretty wrong. So these spawners were generated in midair with the redstone stuff you see in the background there. 4 of them next to each other and built this farm around it. And at the moment it's turned off with the lights there, and up there you can see the lights because of the clouds. But yeah, if you stand in the class thing there, all of them are active, and the mobs drop down here. I think I never really... Oh well, I guess I showed it when we built it up a bit. They get streamed to over here, then we have these water sign things to repeat it. They get in here, and swim up back here. K sound, yes. And you can see the docks here. It's the whole thing. And get air again. Yeah, go further up. Go through the clouds. And then get pushed down here. And now I'm stuck. I also should get carpets for the blocks around here. I got respiration 3, so unlikely to drown, even if I tried. I mean, we could try it, but it would probably. I'm not completely sure. I'm tempted to try it out now, but it takes so long. It might be that as long as I keep eating, I cannot drown, but I'm not sure if the drowning damage is slower than the other thing. I'm now trying to find an excuse why I should try to drown. Like how I could still make that interesting because it takes a while. You know, with all this merry wishing for my death thing, I'm reminded we still have to patch up the mushroom farm. Like make it nice for the cows, build something nice in the nether. That's also still on the to-do list. Over here. And on... I will probably change that up later. But well, let's do it on both sides anyways. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we can have windows here to see the broken generation. Oh, well, that's not a good idea. Never really looked at the terrain back there. Desert. Let's try to drown. Oh no, it's so dark here. Unbreaking 3 projectile profit. No, we get that from the skeleton. Not so bad, just that it's leather. Okay, let's continue trying to drown while we go over there. And there's snowballs. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I get the feeling that would be a long stream if we really tried to drown with the helmet on. I actually took damage. Oh, you know what that down here is? I will not go down there because I'm scared of it. There's a hole into the void, which I made with the TNT glitch a while ago to jump into the void and get out again after Pi showed it. I guess I could drown. It's not too impossible, but if I keep eating, then I will heal up again and... See, is the healing faster? We are 2 hearts down now. 2 hearts down. Yeah, it's going up. So no drowning. Nope, nope. You know, when you watch into the void. No, 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 no. I will not try. I will not try. At least not as long. Okay, we can look into the void. But let's put the good stuff away. Let's put everything away, actually. So... Oh, okay. Stream is online. Good. Good. Almost thought crashed. Was it the quality setting or was there something? Ah, okay, it was just quality and took a moment. So, let's just take the armor we got here. You want to see the void, and let's go and see the void. But not from inside. But down there should be a void hole, I think. Oh, did I actually close it off? No, I didn't close it off. Did I? Ah, I closed it off with water. So you can see down here. Should we try it? I mean, we just got 190 levels to lose. There's void right below here. Let's try it. Ah! Ah! Okay, we didn't die in the void, but we died. Are you happy, Mary? I thought if I would throw an ender pearl up and then get teleported up and then be in the water and press space, I would swim in the water. But apparently I just fell through it. Like, it just teleported up, fell through it again, and then I thought I could just throw a lot of ender pearls and would get up, which worked, so we didn't die in the void. But I forgot that I don't have my good gear on. So yeah. More damage. Okay, we should have enchanted before because there's actually a lot of stuff I wanted to repair. But well, let's continue. That was fun anyways. Ah, no, the elevator doesn't work. There we go. Yeah, it's weird. I thought it's okay. Levels are renewable. Uh, I thought that the ender pearl would reset the velocity. I thought they would do that, but apparently not. I know that it happens when you TP. Is there some way we could test that if ender pearls reset velocity? I guess that was a pretty good test already. And the results are pretty clear. 190 levels are still a number which takes a while. If I stand in the skeleton spawner here. So let's see if we can recover anything from down there. I doubt we will. There was not much anyways. Repair stuff, please. Well, now we don't have levels, so... Oh no, I also wanted to rename both. Hey, look, should we try again? We still got 8 ender pearls. But we lost the levels. Where did the levels go? I guess they fell down. Should we search for the levels? No, let's get out of here. Don't waste too much time on that. Dive for levels. Are we in the right spot? Where are we actually? Oh, that was... something. Something. Please die 2 more times. Why 2 more times? Maybe we can try again later, if we can figure out a way how to trick the falling into the void. Like, I want to fall down, and while I'm in the fall already, throw the first ender pearl and then make it out, and that without good armor. Can you break bedrock in 1.8.8? How? Spire has a great video. That's all I say to that. So... and portals. Portals work too. So... get all that stuff again. In case I should later be tired and someone talks me into going to the void hole again, please, someone else, someone who's not as mean as someone who's sending me to the void hole again, please someone else remind me to take off this armor, because I would really be a bit sad if I lost it. That happened one time before, and I was rage quitting after that, I think, when I lost the full set of armor, because that's actually a bit of work to get it. You could add ladders up there and hold shift, so you would fall like ender pearl elevators. Oh, that's true. That would work. Maybe. Unless we are unlucky, because then you can fall through ladders. I'm not sure from which height it works. It's similar to the... actually, it's pretty comparable to what happens to sand with the... in the sand generator, that it needs to fall from a certain height. If you fall from a certain height, you can fall through ladders without taking... without getting stopped. Be right back, gonna get to drink. Thank you. I should also drink something. One moment. Yeah, this world is a no-cheat world, and yes, open to LAN allows to cheat if you wanted to, but I won't. That reminds me of something. We got this awesome feature here to lock the difficulty. But now got worked around it by making an own profile for this world alone. But in the past, it happened to me that I spawned a wither, and then was in a creative world trying something out, going back into this world, and the wizard despawned because I went to peaceful in the creative world. By now, we can lock this difficulty, and get asked if we are sure, and we can never change it again, and yes, we are sure, and then the difficulty is locked to hard, and now I can change it ever again. I just did that. Which is good, because I can't accidentally switch it. No, it's good to lock it, because then you won't accidentally switch it again. And if there was really ever a reason to change it, like if there was, I don't know, there isn't really a reason to change it, but if there was, you could probably still do it with an NBT editor or by opening it to LAN and using select difficulty, which I won't do here, but I don't think the lock is forever. It's also just some bits that's set somewhere. So we were building that stuff, and now we need to... Oh yeah, now let's go and try to build sorters how we want them. Isn't there a bug with dimensions affecting the difficulty lock? Oh yeah, let's lock it for the nether too. Oh wait, if I go back now, is it then still there? Is the difficulty locked for each dimension? Well, that lasted long. So much for the difficulty lock. I won't try now if I really can change it, but it seems like I can. So I guess that's a bug. Let's lock the difficulty for the nether then. It will switch back anyways again. I might have set the difficulty before and then just forgot about it. And now that I try again, I see why it isn't locked anymore.